Hey everybody, welcome to another video from the Critics. That's not going to work. Another video from the Critics Collective. I'm Ron, and today we're talking Strung. This came out right now, like today as I'm doing this, which is June 25th, 26th actually. So this is brand spanking new, 26th of June, 2026. So you can watch this on Peacock. Now that I grabbed your attention, hit the like button, subscribe, all that stuff. We can participate as a family, as a collective group here. You let me know your highs and lows of this movie, any thriller that we should be checking out, and you can even rate it. Now, there's no participation sticker or trophy, but I mean, do you really need those things to participate? Now, with that being said, this is about a talented, I'm not going to read that because I know that's going to spoil it. I know the website. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Young lady, very talented at playing the violin. Not just that, musically, she's gifted. And she has some trauma. She's got some things she's working through. But while she's working through it, just like in any movie fashion where you need the plot to continue more than the reality of it, she needs a job. And so she gets a job at a wealthy home. Okay. It's a wealthy home. The owners are wealthy. The home is gorgeous. And she realizes some weird that's going on as she's tutoring the child that lives in that home, and that child has a mask. Now, side note, the mask that I have here, right? And you can't see it. There's another mask back there on the wall. These were from Marvel Universe, the movies and the shows and stuff like that. I can't remember which one, but I bought it. Bought them a while ago from when Marvel was selling their props. But anyways, props to you if you stuck around this long. For the movie, that's what I'm talking about. The movie. This is, I promise you, this is probably more entertaining than the movie. So with that being said, let me tell you what I didn't like about this movie. I didn't like that this movie was literally Housemaids, the housemaid. Check out the 2 reviews. Yes, not 1, but 2 reviews on the Housemaids, or Housemaid. Anywho, there's nothing wrong with doing that kind of movie. Like I said in my most recent conversation about that prior movie that I mentioned, there are plenty of movies like Fatal Attraction, Hand That Rocks the Cradle, just to name some of them, where they dip into the thriller, love, angled, suspenseful type of thing. The thing that was misfortunate about this was everything was predictable. There was nothing that made me think anything that wasn't. It literally took that same movie and it turned it up a notch, or flipped it the opposite way just because. There were scenes that were longer than they needed to be. And what I mean by that is it reminded me within the first maybe 15 minutes that this is basically an indie movie, and I'll look at it as such, as an indie movie, regardless the presentation that was given to me. What I mean by that, there was it's a small cast. It's literally 8 people in the whole movie. The scene for where you're at is 2 or 3 locations, and that's fine. But because of that, and because of how good the quality was, it took away, because it made me look at the glaring acting situation. Not necessarily all the actors in here were like, they're not really acting, it's throwing off the flow. It was just like Chloe Bailey's character. I thought she did a great job. There was a character, Lynn Whitfield. You've seen her in tons of stuff. I thought she did a really good job. And I thought Zuri, Romy Woods, did a really good job in this as well, just to highlight some stuff. Coco Jones is Coco Jones. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. At some point, her song plays during a sex scene. A-I-O-U. But it wasn't enough for the cast and the storyline. It's like sometimes you can have a good story and just the cast isn't there, or the chemistry is not there, or you'll have a good cast, good chemistry, but the story isn't there. Think about the review I did with Kevin Hart and Don Cheadle and Samuel L. Jackson, Fight Night. Take a look at that one, season 1. If they do another one, they probably won't. The other thing I would take away from this is the I guess the idea that they had to follow certain stereotypes, and I felt like you didn't have to. You didn't have to. Also, the other thing I would say is you didn't have to like trick or try to murky up what this movie was. The mask in the trailer, or at least the image, will let you think of like Keenan Peele's Us or something like that, something sinister or horror. And even the first 15 minutes of the movie makes you think that you're going down the route of probably a horror movie. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm here for it. I wasn't expecting it. That's not what I wanted, but I'm here for it. And it turned into be something else. And it was just unfortunate because you didn't need those things to drive the plot. like I said, they just kind of overdo it. There's a scene where there's allergic reaction, and I'm like, okay, we're overdoing this. You're telling me we couldn't write this to be a realistic situation that happens to people all over the world and make it make sense? Apparently not. The good things about it, I thought the lighting was shot well on it. I thought the production was good on it. But nowadays, it's hard not to have good production with the technology the way that we have it. I thought the ladies did a great job on the scene. They had that star power that the guys didn't bring, and it is what it is. The ladies was running. Since this ladies' night, oh what a night. So that's just what it was. The other thing I liked about it was the sex. The sex scenes were much better than Housemaids, much better. You have one, two, three, you have four. You have four sex scenes. You have one 30 minutes into it, give or take. You have maybe two an hour and 30 minutes in, and then you get another one, maybe 15 minutes after what I just said, maybe 30, probably 15. And I thought they were done tastefully. I thought they were done where there was passionate. It was something to kind of be steamy and kind of get you in the mood a little bit. And it just kept making me realize how this movie was falling flat. Again, if the movie was more like, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but if the movie was a traditional love triangle or a traditional someone's cheating or a traditional like story where the person just catches feeling, like a rom-com, right? Or one of those Hallmark movies type of thing. I think the direction for a lot of stuff that was placed on this wouldn't have been there. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people, I think not a lot of people, a good amount of people are going to like this. And if you're one of the people that likes it from the beginning, and that's you, and that's fine. There are things that I don't like that other people like. My daughter comes up to me and is like, Daddy, do you like it? Hey, honey, if you like it, I love it. Don't worry about me. And I think this is going to be one of those movies. I think you'll watch it. Some people watch it and say, hey, look, it is good, or I liked it because of this, but man, it could have been better. There's drama there, and some people just like that drama. For me, damn near almost every other scene, I was like, this is Housemaid. This is the scene right here where we're here and the light is where it is now and the lights are off. This is the same thing. Oh, this isn't the same, but I see where they got that from that same movie. So let's go ahead and rate this. I think you know where we're going with it here. We rate things from a 0 to 5, with 5 being excellent, 0 being horrible, and we got everything in between. Like I said, you can participate too. We're talking Strung on Peacock, just came out. Chloe Bailey is on here, and a decent cast, but the ladies are bringing it in this small cast. Looks like a small budget indie kind of shot type of thing. And it has some keynotes from another popular movie that was a book that came out and did really, really well in theaters. So I'm going to give this a 2. Yeah, I'm going to give this a 2. There's nothing much going on here. Like I said before, you want to put it on and have it in the background and the steamy sections are going to grab you, go for it. You want to put it on and some of the drama that's going to pop up and the yelling on the screen is going to grab your attention, go for it. But it has it seems like 2, if not 3 stories going at the same time, and there's no need for it. Pick one story. You had a good cast. You had a great, interesting of the 2 families involved, and it got murkied up because it felt like the movie didn't have an identity. And so it should have put a mask on that it never took off. But hit the subscribe button, like, follow, and comment for more here. Maybe that saved you from watching it. Maybe you're going to move on to go watch something else. Netflix I forgot the person's name, but that Arthur that comes through with the series sometimes from across the pond came out with another banger. So something about a kid being missing. I seen it, but I haven't reviewed it yet. Maybe we will. Maybe you'll come back. You could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here, and I greatly appreciate that. Until next time.